Imagine a city street entirely swallowed by people, a booming, chaotic collision of colors, drums, and millions of individuals pushing shoulder to shoulder under the blazing summer sun. This density isn't a modern product of overpopulation. Look at this crowd from over a century ago. Generation after generation, this identical, monumental crush of humanity has gathered to execute one of the oldest spiritual migrations on the planet. Which raises a practical question. What specific force compels millions of strangers to collectively grab onto heavy ropes and physically haul colossal wooden structures through a crowded thoroughfare? The crowd serves as the engine. Their synchronized physical effort provides the only power source for this massive collective journey. The starting line for this migration is right here, among the towering architecture and intricate carvings of the main temple in Puri, India. The travelers requiring this escort are three specific siblings, Lord Jagannath, his brother Balabhadra, and his sister Subhadra. Notice their distinct, brightly painted, wide-eyed expressions, a stark contrast to standard brass or stone idols. The deities exit their restricted inner sanctuary, entering the dirt, heat, and noise to mingle directly with the public. To move them, the community constructs temporary mobile temples. These are the Raths, towering, brightly colored chariots built from scratch and meticulously decorated by devotees every single year. This massive logistical effort turns a static, walled-off temple into an open road trip, ensuring the divine is physically reachable for the entire community. The journey officially triggers the moment thousands of hands tightly grip the thick ropes trailing from the front of the vehicles. Once in motion, these three architectural giants heavily dominate the physical space. They completely dwarf the thousands of people swarming around their bases. Down on the street, the atmosphere is intensely euphoric. The crowd synchronizes its effort to the constant roar of Jai Jagannath, punctuated by waving flags, heavy drums, and crashing cymbals right in the path of the vehicles. Taking on this grueling physical labor is viewed as an act of supreme spiritual surrender. By hauling the rope, a king and a commoner are entirely equalized through shared exertion. And once those massive wooden wheels begin slowly crushing forward into the dirt, the raw momentum is practically unstoppable. The muscle and sweat of the crowd literally generate the forward motion, briefly turning an ordinary public street into a moving place of worship. The final destination of this massive public procession is marked by the distinct white tiers of the Sri Gundicha temple. The narrative shifts toward domesticity, as this building represents the home of the siblings' loving aunt. Upon arrival, she welcomes her nieces and nephews with a specific culinary ritual. Lord Jagannath is immediately served his favorite dish, a sweet baked rice cake called podopitha. This specific food offering strips away the intimidating aura of deity. It grounds these figures in highly relatable family traditions. They are relatives enjoying comfort food after a long trip. For 7 uninterrupted days, the aunt's house becomes a hub of continuous music, dance, and familial joy as the siblings enjoy their vacation. One of the world's most complex public mobilizations ultimately exists to facilitate a quiet family reunion. After a week of celebration, the vacation concludes. The community reassembles for the Ulto Rath Yatra, a mirrored physical procession that hauls the deities back to the main sanctuary. The logistics form a perfect closed loop, a departure from the origin, a 7-day stay at the aunt's house, and a massive community-powered return journey. This tradition survives because it connects grand spiritual concepts with relatable human experiences. These deities endure because they participate in everyday life. They pack up, they travel down crowded streets, they visit relatives, and they eat their favorite homemade snacks. The Rath Yatra stands as a continuous historical monument to faith, a journey that only moves forward year after year because millions of hands choose to reach out and pull together.